Hello everyone, welcome to our another brand new episode, webinar number 699. The topic is Understanding Your Why, sponsored by Institute of Global Professionals. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our Institute of Global Professionals International webinar. Thank you so much for joining with us in this session. And I'm requesting all of our participants, please stay with us till the end of our program. My dear lovely audience, once again, I'm your host for this session, Nasrin Nisha from Bangladesh. Okay, so please comment in our comment box with hashtag feed your skills hashtag IGP. Yes, we are here to feed our skills, right? So, dear participants, really I'm proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. I feel honored and privileged to host this webinar. And I'm very happy to welcome you all to our Institute of Global Professionals International webinar. So, thank you once again for joining with us in this marvelous moment. Each time you can give or react in our webinar and comment in our comment box. Also, don't forget to give a thumbs up to our Facebook official page and subscribe our YouTube channels. We already have our another page for our junior learner. So give a thumbs up to our IGP Kids page also. So my dear lovely audience, please share this live session in your newsfeed or timeline and invite your friends in our webinar. You can also share this in your Facebook groups, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and all the social media you are currently using. All right, so don't forget to tag, share, and mention at least your 5 friends in our comment section. My dear lovely audience, I'm sure that we all will have many takeaways and payoffs from this webinar. So let's learn and grow together because we believe that power is gained by sharing knowledge, not hoarding. Okay, all right, so let's see our comment box. All right, so right now we have Ma'am Evelyn Weperi. Good afternoon, ma'am. We have Sir Flomi. All right, Sir Alex Xavier Alvarez. Good afternoon, sir. Ma'am Donna. Sir Alan Brutus. Good afternoon, sir. We have Sir Ma'am Gemma Benalada watching from YouTube. Hello, ma'am. We have Ma'am Girly May. Hello, ma'am. We have Ma'am Jeneline Borja. Good afternoon, ma'am. And once again, I'm requesting all of our participants, please mention at least your 5 friends in our comment box. All right, so we will proceed step by step our program. But before that, let me tell you that we have our speaker a while ago, but he's disconnected now. If he joins, then we will follow our regular procedure. If he will not, then we'll just run our quiz competition. So we'll wait for him. All right. Okay, so thank you once again to all of our participants for joining with us in this session. Thank you so much, Ma'am Windy, for joining with us. Okay, thank you so much. You are also beautiful, ma'am. All right, so I would like to request to all of our participants be active in our live webinar and comment box so that who knows we'll get the lifetime membership certificates from IT. Okay, so I'm requesting once again. I hope that yes, sir. Yes, we are still waiting for him. Okay, so I'm requesting everyone, please mention your friends and share this in your timeline. Okay, so I'm going to count down and let's see how many shared. So I'm starting. Five, four, three, two, one. Go for it. So if you're done, please comment in our comment box that you are done. Thank you, Sir Flomi, for mentioning your friends in our comment box. Okay. All right, so now we are moving to our quiz competition. If our speaker join with us, then we'll just start our speaker presentation. All right. Okay. So the quiz code is also flashed on our screen. That is quiz IGP. Okay, so let's enjoy our quiz competition quiz video, and after this we'll share the joining link in our comments. Okay. All right, so now we are in our live quiz competition segment. So my dear lovely audience, and once again I'm sharing with you that our speaker, if our speaker joins us, then we will start the presentation after the quiz competition. Okay, so if he will not join because of the technical problem, then we'll just end in our program. We'll end our program after the quiz. Okay. So I'm requesting all of our participants, please mention at least your five friends in our comment box. Invite your friends, your colleagues, and your family person to our live quiz competition. Okay, so still we are waiting for more participants, and I'm requesting to our participants, all the teachers, all the learners, please share these in your timeline. All right, so the quiz code is quiz IGP. And right now we have 24 participants in our live quiz competition, but this is not enough for this segment. So I'm requesting to our participants, those are commenting in our comment box right now, please join with us in our live quiz competition. We have shared the joining link in our comment box. So click it and give the code that is quiz IGP, and also use your full name because here this the name you will entry that will be printed in the winner certificate. And we have right now 29 participants. So we are still waiting for more participants for our quiz competition. So thank you once again to all of our participants. Thank you, Ma'am Cheryl and Al Infante for joining with us. We have Ma'am Hazel Hisinga Livo, Ma'am Christina Vidal Rosario, Ma'am Mariba de la Cruz. We will meet you we'll meet our host, Ma'am Mariba, in evening session. Okay, so we have Sir Alan Mavridas, Ma'am Angelina Velasco, Sir Michelle Sir, Ma'am Girly May, Ma'am Princey Diana, Sir Ed Arif. We have Sir Mabel Obvious, Ma'am Mia Fakumla, Ma'am Saila May Benababa. Yes, Mohapi Malefu, Sir Alan Huabuto, Sir Ricky at Kalima. We have Ma'am Gloria, Sir Alex Xavier Alvarez. Okay, Ma'am Gemma Manalada. Okay, Sir Flomi or Salvezo. We have Ma'am Jacqueline Abassa, Ma'am Nina Janalil. Okay, Ma'am Christina Vidal Rosario. Thank you so much for joining with us. And right now we have 30 participants. Thank you, Sir Alan, for mentioning our participants. All right. Thank you, Ma'am Mario B. Sanadan, for joining with us. Thank you, Sir Joel Vinasor, for joining. We have right now Ma'am Sona Mianchen joined with us, Sir Aldrin Array, Ma'am Rose, and Regalado. Thank you so much for joining with us. All right, all right. Okay, so let's start it. So here is the first question that is flashed on your screen. The options are: first option helps teachers align assessment and instruction, and option number two helps teachers remember when lunch is. And the correct answer is option number one. Question was, why is dog important? So helps teachers align assessment and instruction is the correct answer. All of our participants got the right answer. Congratulations. Okay, so we have right now the leaderboard result. Uh, we have Sir MD Arif leading on top in our first round. We have following Sir Mohapi Malefu, Ma'am Charlene Kalahamapuchi, Ma'am Angelina Velasco, and finally Ma'am Prince Diana. All right, let's proceed to the next question. Okay, why is it important to be self-aware? Option number one, to learn, recognize your emotions and the reaction you have. Option number two, not to work on emotions or reactions that are negative and improve. Correct answer is option number one. 97% of our participants got the correct answer. Okay, so once again we have Sir and Arif spot on top. Alright, so moving to next question, question number three. Which formula should you use to read for understanding? Option number one is RQ3 and option number two SQR4. Okay, 53% of our participants choose option number one, and 47% of our participants goes with option number two. Correct answer is option number two. Congratulations, those answered correctly. All right, so in this round we have Sir Aldrin Array leading on top. Okay, let's see the next question. Okay, so we have our speaker right now. I'm requesting to our speaker, please stay with us, don't go anywhere. Here is your fourth question. Asking question dramatically improves your understanding. Is this true or false? So the correct answer is option number one. Okay, so it's true. 79% of our participants got the correct answer. Congratulations. Here is a leaderboard result you can see on your screen. All right, moving to next question, question number five. The question is on your screen. Just choose your option. Okay, so the time is correct answer is option number one. All of our participants got the right answer. Great. Once again, we have Sir Ricky R. Kalima leading on top in this round. Next question. On your screen, just choose your option. Correct answer is true, and all of our participants got the correct answer. Great. So you can see the leaderboard result on the screen. Next question. Why is living in the moment important to self-awareness? Option number one, it's self-awareness. Option number two, you can focus on emotions and feelings you are having now. So you have only 8 seconds left to answer. Choose your option. Correct answer is option number two. That is, you can focus on emotion and feelings you are having now. And 91% of our participants choose the correct answer. Great. All right, so here is your leaderboard result. So moving to next question, question number 8. And today top 20 will be awarded with quiz completion certificates. Okay, why shouldn't you rely on one source of information? Option number one, it could be too narrow, and option number two, it could not be unreliable. Okay, so right answer is option number one. 56% of our participants got the correct answer. All right, so let's see the question number 9. Skill of knowing which emotions you feel and why is option number one, emotional awareness, and option number two, resilience. So your time is up. Correct answer is option number one, and all of our participants got the correct answer. Okay, so let's proceed to the next question. Research is supposed to change your understanding of a topic. Option number one, true, and option number two is false. So your time is up. Correct answer is true. 62% of our participants got the correct answer. You can see the leaderboard result. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 11. So the time is up. Correct answer is option number one, and 100% of our participants answered correct. All right. So right now we have Ma'am Janeline Bimandave leading on top in this round. Congratulations once again to all of our participants. Let's move to the next question. We learn to differentiate between that which is meant to never change and that which may change. Option number one, false change is heard and learning to change is impossible. Option number two, learning to differentiate between both is absolutely crucial. All right, the right answer is option number two, and 76% of our participants got the correct answer. Here is the leaderboard result. And we have lost three more questions. Next question that is flashed on your screen. Your options. Option number one is phrase, and option number two is pending. Okay, right answer is option number one, and 49% of our participants chose the correct answer. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Create new ideas or understanding by combining knowledge from different sources in fresh ways is option number one, input, or option number two is synthesize. So the correct answer is option number two, and 71% of our participants answered correctly. Okay, so last one more question. Let's see. It's on true false. You have to choose one option between true or false. Alright, so the correct answer is true, and 97% of our participants got the correct answer. Congratulations. So let's see our top 20 quiz competition winners. Congratulations, Ma'am Charil and Al Infante. You are leading on top. We have Ma'am Jama Penilada, please second, Sir Joel Bernasor, please third, Sir JB Apercio, please fourth, Sir Wang Moshe, please fifth. So congratulations to top five. Let's see the next name. So you can see your name on top 20 quiz competition winners name. Yes. Okay, so congratulations once again to our top 20 quiz competition winners. So we will post your winner certificates in our Facebook official page after the program. We will post it, so don't forget to collect your certificates. So let me remind all of you, don't forget to tag, share, and mention your friends in our comment box. So now we are moving to our speaker. So let's welcome our honorable speaker from Nigeria, Sir Adara Joshua. Hello, sir. Good evening. Good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you are hearing me from Nigeria. Can you hear me over there?
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir. I can hear you. So,
Oh,
sir,
welcome.
okay. So, please share your PowerPoint slide, your
It's not
presentation.
it's not connecting over here.
Okay. So, you're going to give only speech or going to share your slide, sir?
Okay.
So, sir, are you going to share your presentation without sharing the slide?
Yes.
Okay, sir. So then you can start your presentation,
Okay.
our speech.
I welcome everyone from every part of the global world. This is Joshua Hadara from Nigeria, mostly known as the Purpose Preacher. I'm founder of Heritage Concepts and Consultation firm, also conjunction with Heritage Global Mentorship Institute, creative writer, lead and personal development strategist and trainer. Here today on this theme, understanding your why. I know so many will be in the area of dilemma, thinking of what to do to move forward, because there is nothing called progress except taking of a step forward, because everyone has the you in them. If you have come from a poor background, don't bring that poor out of you, because when you understand your why, you are moving forward definitely, because you are set for high. The reference point at your decision and action is your why. So this moment, as I'm walking towards every great minds that are listening to me in these aspects of understanding your why, it defines who you are and what makes your productivity. That your why means what you are entirely and what makes you to be productive. You must understand the reason of your existence. You must understand the reason why you are being created. You must understand the reason why you are here on this planet's surface. That's why everyone has a plan and purpose for living. So once you understand the reason, your why, the purpose, why you are here on this earth, then you go out there and thrive. Strive to thrive. You need to stretch out, because there is nothing called a progress except taking of a step forward. I want you to know that if you are facing any challenge, feeling overwhelmed or anxious or unfulfilled, it is because you most likely don't have a clear understanding of your why. So at this moment, I want you to identify your why. That is, it is the reason for your life work. Understanding your why, it is the reason for your life work. Everyone fight is different, and we need to fight differently. So get rid of worrying, get rid of your current state, get rid of the past, and face the future. The reason for you being in the position where you are has a long way to go. So that's why we need to be a life threshing instrument, imparting life for global relevance and transformation, bringing transnational evolutions and phenomenal leaders in our current state to what to come, and even in our entire community. To identify your why, you need to think on the things you do. Things you do will make you identify your why. In this process, you need to also think on the past. What are the things you are doing in the past that are not connecting you to your why? Your why is what identify your purpose. And once a purpose is not planned, then the process will not be kickstart. So you need to trust the process for you to get to where you are going to. So at this point, you need to recall on what you have laid upon, so that at that position where you are getting to, you're able to move forward. So 3 C's connect you to success in life. The first thing is competence level. At this point in time, when you are competent, then you'll be successful. Next thing is the capability. That is, have something. When you have something in you, then you're able to fly. Because you can't fly if you are not carrying anything. If an eagle can't fly if it's not carrying something inside. So you yourself, you need to have something inside of you that you need to take forward to that future, to that promised land, to that destination, to that place that has been destined for you. So this time, you also need to build onto character. That is what will make you be successful in life. Character, it is the sustainer of success. Your character mostly is very important. No one thing, your attitude is what build your attitude. Mostly, if this is not identified, if this is not built, if this is not really hold on to, you won't able to connect, communicate, and collaborate. And the next thing, that is the last C, success in life, that is Christ. That is, must remember your source as a creator. That is, he is the one that has the hope of glory. In him is the hope of glory. So, and where you are, go home and concretize all and do something about your life. You can't do it without your success. No excuse. What is your why? To put you yourself to be better version of yourself. Because once you understand your why, it will put you to the better version of yourself. Your why in this life is your purpose for living. I want you to understand that, because once you understand that, you will be able to move forward. Because vision with mission, with value, give you direction. Everywhere you have, you need to understand this, because a clear visions will prepare the missions, and together with the value, to a proper way to go in. That is the destination that you need to succor. So at this time, transformation is a caterpillar to butterfly. So you need to develop strategic uniqueness. Develop strategic uniqueness. You need to build a better version of yourself. It can only get better when you understand your purpose for living. Don't take it for granted, because a clear purpose, a clear purpose for living will make a destination easier to get to, because you won't start parabolating, you won't start roaming about, you won't start doing one thing at, at every moment of time, but you will have a set plan, a goal, a strategy for where you are going to in this year to come, in the next 30 years, in the next generations to come. Then you know that you are living a life of impact. If what you move with is not adding value to you, then you refuse to detach yourself from it, and you think that is a part of life, you will eventually become unstable. So stretch out, and be a light to that future generation. Understand why you are being on this planet's surface, there is nothing better than the present. There's no better time than the present. It's better for you to take action to succeed. So just do the work and get it done. I'm telling you over there, do the work and get it done. You need to stretch out, standing sitting in this existing protocol. You need to be functionable, not just to be positionable. Leadership is functional and positional. So the change we want won't be inspirational but practical. The change we want won't be inspirational but practical. We need to practicalize it. We need to put everything to action. So this time is not only inspiration, but whatsoever we are receiving, learning, unlearn, relearn, we need to practicalize it. Then we will see the change in us. Your life live in a direction of focus. Everyone's life live in a direction of focus. So we need to focus also on our finance, even on our faith, for we to prepare forward. When you go alone, you can go fast. Come up saying, but when you go with great minds, go far. This moment, I put it to you. Stretch out, unleash yourself, become that bridge between the old and the new. Become that bridge between the old and the new. Surrender your life for the sake of those that are coming ahead. Because transformation is a long process. Transformation is a long process. To identify your why, one thing is it takes the spirit of discipline to be transformed. It takes the spirit of discipline to be transformed. So great minds, leaders, professionals, educators, coach, trainers, provosts, heroes, change agents, change makers, cast the spirit of laziness out and stop waiting for manifestations to meet you. It means you are not seems seriously spiritual. So you need to buy the truth. Said the market doesn't come to your house. The market doesn't come to your house. Buy the truth. Pray, call unto him, preserve on your matter, give no way for the devil. So you need, do not become ignorant of devices of the evil. So you need to work on yourself. So if you stay in your comfort zone, that's why you'll fail. So you need to stretch out. You need to fall out from your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable position. If it is if it's uncomfortable thing to do. So you have to be uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable, if you ever wanted to be successful, I put it to everyone that once you apply the principle of understanding your why, you will thrive. Go, grow, and glow. See, the shortest way to failure is to try to please everyone. By saving others, save yourself also. Save yourself also. Everyone still needs you. So there's no room for rivalry or competition here. So we need it's about the kingdom. If you Become, become. This is the moment of becoming. Get into your real self because it's very important thing in life. You find people you can trust. Then your current level, no matter what level you are, is somebody prayer points. So don't take your eyes away from what God has done. Live a transforming life. When you know where you are coming from, you won't be chasing what will not live on and impact to the next generation. Know where you are coming from, know where you need to be, and know the life you need to transform. So acceptance is consistency and believing in oneself. Acceptance is consistency and believing in oneself. Most times, the many congratulations we receive encourage complicancies. Truthfully, as mortals, we crave for that validation. But the earlier we start reaching for the sky, not the moon, the faster our parachute moves. I hope you are getting that. The earlier we start reaching for the sky, not the moon, the faster our parachute moves. It's time to build your mindset. Our success determines from the mind. It comes from the mind. To succeed, one must not be bereft of parent patience. You must make sure that your duty in life is to be powerful. Might is a global standard. Might is a global standard of measuring rights. This is because power establishes its own legitimacy. Not to grow in it is to succumb. Patience is a sure virtue. It takes time because every beautiful butterfly has a story to tell. So every beautiful woman you see on this planet surface, on this earth surface, has a story to tell. So it takes process. Trust the process. Once you begin to understand your why, your purpose on this earth, let it be life transforming influence and positive impacts, creating epic solutions onto the uttermost potential. At this moment, it can be hard to accept such a slow results sometimes as a beginner. If that is the motive, if that is the metric you are banking on, then see that little by little it doesn't necessarily mean low. It's called success on one day it will be high. There is an angel in you, with you, and for you. Let it show forth in you. This moment, relationship, it is not about giving or taking. It's all about acceptance. Just accept your partner the way she or he is. So as we look at the trends of things in our world today, I'm sure that you will be quick to agree with me that difference that is between your world and your world, even as adults, young adults, youngsters, is a very huge one. The changes and developments that are taking place are very rapid and are becoming sophisticated daily. So to live in this fast changing world, there is a need to get prepared for it. We need to get prepared for it so I'm not to be left behind. When we look at our phone, when the system is out of date, we need to update it, because once it has been updated, it will begin to function well. So that's why we need to update ourselves often and often. A daily process. As the day goes by, we must not be left out. This self must be reminded of every day. Why are you living? Your why is your purpose. Your why is your purpose. Understanding your purpose will take you far to where you are destined to be. Don't live limited. Don't live limited. Get rid of the past. No matter what friends may say, no matter what others may talk about, no matter what people may do, but once you identify your purpose for living and you are working towards it, then success is sure for you. It is your target that determines your direction. You must understand this part of mathematics if you want to succeed in life. Everything takes calculations, because your target will determine your direction. You won't waste time in doing the wrong thing at the right time, but everything will base on planned strategies and goal. I'm telling you that at the end of your fights will come true victory. Fight your way as you fight your way through football, you fight your way through praying, you fight your way through wishing, fight your way through your life purpose. You have a thoughtful wish to succeed or to fail. It is your thoughts. How many of you want your children not to forget your name? How many of you want your children to forget your name? Every single person under the sound of my voice, every single person under the sound of my voice can be successful. So don't let people deceive you. Everyone can be successful. So understand, understand why you are on this earth's surface. I guarantee you, when you do it, nobody will do it like you do. When you do it, nobody will do it like you do. Before the end of this section, the presentation will be given at the Institute website. So try as much to digest and to put them into action. So if you don't fail, you never try to get something you have never had. So in the process of understanding your why, there are some things that you need to detach. There are some things that need to remove. There are some things that need to add to you. There are some things that you need to separate from. Though this may bring failure sometimes, and this will lead to success, but you need to keep trusting the process. So you must have at least something that's fetching you income, the source of income. Anything less than that is an abuse of your potential. So when you understand your why, Your purpose for living will add value to you. That is, leaving a footprint, an indelible ink, indelible impact, making a difference. Whereby when you are there, when you are not there, you will always be remembered of. Only what is done for life meaningfully, positively will last. You love sleep too much, you love alcohol too much, you love device too much. What of your life? What of your life? I'm putting it to you to get something you never had. You have to do something you never did. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Sit down and don't go down. Sit down and don't go down. Get yourself, put in self-realization so that you can get to where you are destined to be. Everyone cannot be in the same place. Before that soul will perish, before that generation will be wasted, before that device will not be useful, do something now to be a change maker. I've come too loaded to be frustrated. Your mentality is your reality. Your mentality is your reality. The greatest discovery in your life is to discover the treasure that is locked inside of you. Discover the treasure that is locked inside of you. When you don't discover purpose, you never discover who you are. Understand it until you discover purpose. Please, until you discover purpose, don't propose to anything. Discover purpose now before you propose to whatsoever that will take your time. Because your purpose will determine your target and your direction. Your purpose will determine your target and direction. I'm sure Impact has filled this atmosphere. Impact has filled every platforms now that are listening to me. The greatest name given to every individual is to grow as a leader, and good leader for good. Nations don't wish to be great. Individuals don't wish to be great, but must do certain things. It is not cheap. It is not cheap. It must do certain things. You must join the optimizations refinery. Are you getting me? You must join the optimization refineries. The world is a global village. Our competition is a longer local village. So it is international. So our competition is no longer local. It is international. So we need to connect, communicate, and collaborate. Once you understand your why now and you begin to put them into realization, actualizations, and you put action into it, and you are passionate about it, then get yourself skilled, get yourself learn, get yourself equipped, get yourself established by moving close to those whose purpose are related to your purpose. So at this junction, I want you to know that wherever you are destined to be lies in your why. The responsibility to be great is in your hand. My dear leader, coach, mentor, professional experts, your areas of faith, your responsibility to be great is in your hand. Your life doesn't depend on third party. Your life doesn't depend on third party. Don't let them choose for you. They can only advise you. They can only tell you the paths you can take to get what you are looking for. But your life doesn't depend on third party. The responsibility to be great is in your hand. My attitude will not be beggarly. You get to the refinery. Once you get to the refinery, your attitude will not be beggarly. Your business idea is not to recognize resources because you don't have vision intelligence. At this point of understanding your why, you need what I call vision intelligence. Your vision is the ability to see beyond your current reality. The ability to see beyond your current reality means vision. Put a read of a PS. So the fastest way to transform in any nation is to push people who are prepared and determined. My vision saves possibilities. My vision saves possibility. When vision happen to you, I want to know that it stretches you, it puts you forward. When you stretch, you are not the place you are. When you stretch, you are at the place of creativity, planning, and gathering. When you stretch, you are the place of creativity, planning, and gathering. So at this point in time, vision intelligence is important. And number two is value intelligence. What do I mean by that? Value intelligence. Every business is every business in this must have core value. Your core value is very important. The value of time, excellent customer service, personal development. As to me, I'm talking about core value, especially you must the time management, you must be credible, That is credibility. You must have that. You must put you must have egolessness. Two, you must make sure that this core value is put into place. And the last one is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. What you need belong to someone. Are you getting me? What you need belong to someone. Somebody need what you have. What you need belong to someone. Somebody need what you have. What we have inside of us has an expiration date. If it is not used at a time when it is needed, another person will take it over. And when you will release yours at that time, at the time when it's supposed not to be, it won't yield fruit the way it's supposed to be. So at the moment you realize your why, that is your purpose, get it to work. Get it to work. Think the process, not position. Think process, not position. When you meet the people, stop talking about you, but about them. When you meet people, stop talking about you, but about them. Empathy. See yourself in others' shoe. See yourself in the shoe. And one thing I want you to know, you must have this executive intelligence. Executive intelligence. When your argument is wrong as a leader, when your argument is wrong as a leader, because everyone is a leader, once you are able to stand, direct, correct, teach, help, raise up, you are a leader. So when your argument is wrong as a leader, accept it that you are wrong. This time, I put it to everyone, I optimize. You also need to do what? Optimize. Optimize and get to that point of striving to thrive. Strive to thrive. Transformations begin from the inside. Transformation begins from the inside. If you don't, if you do the right, if you do the right when our eyes are on you, you haven't started. But when we are there or not seeing you, if you do the right when our eyes are on you, you haven't started. But when we are there or not seeing you, are you getting me? So this time you need to be practical. Get things done. Get things done. Don't allow your challenge to get to your spirits. Don't allow your challenge to get to your spirits. Your passion needs to be fed with knowledge and skills. Your passion needs to be filled with knowledge and skills. Educate that passion, and you will stand in the midst of it. Young minds, great minds, youngsters, students, graduates, undergraduates, staffs, leaders, educate that passions, and you will stand in the midst of it. We need to charge our battery. This system, we need to charge this system so that we can make use of it. Make sure the system is not out of date, doesn't run down, because the world is waiting to hear you. It's waiting to hear you. What you eat and continue to eat will eventually eat you up. What you eat and continue to eat will eventually eat you up. Have the attitude of a lion. Have the attitude of a lion. Can do better. Don't let the background to put your back to the ground. This time around, if you want to fly with an eagle, don't walk with chicks. Don't walk with chickens. Walk walk. Don't need to be like an eagle. Soar on eagle wings. Challenges are the cardinal for growth. Don't allow what you are facing to put you down. My global friends, don't allow what you are facing to put you down. Than what you have think of, than what you have imagined, than what you have conceived, than what you have achieved, than what you have seen. Don't allow them to put you down. Stay to the course. Stay to the course. Push on. Push on. When you say push on, we need to push on despite the odds. Despite the odds, you need to push on. It pays along the line. It pays along the line. This time, you need to grow. You need to grow. How many books have you read? Now, how many books have you read in a year? How many books have you read in a year that has inspired you? In God that you are starting. How many books have you read? To become transformational, to become now to become transformational leader, First of all, be a transformational follower. Be a transformational follower. Look beyond your self-interest.
All right, I think because of technical problem, he is disconnected once again. So we will wait for our speaker. So meanwhile, don't forget to tag, share, and mention your fans in our comment box. So after his speech, we will move to our QA session. Then we will move to our certification process. So you have to stay with us till the end because we will share the international program. Yes, sir. He's almost done. Thank you, ma'am, Manolita. So right now we have Ma'am Manolita already with us, Ma'am Sheila, Sir Hawk, hello, watching from YouTube, Ma'am Jeneline, thank you for your commenting. We have Ma'am Mario, thank you, ma'am, for your comments. Okay, okay, yes, Mr. Manolita, so I'm really sorry about that. Okay. All right. Okay, so we will wait for a minute, then we will move to our certification process. If our speaker joiner does, then we will move to our QA session, right? Okay, so here he is. Thank you, sir, for joining again.
Network is getting bad.
So, may I know that are you done your speech, ma'am, sir?
Oh, yes.
All right. So now I think we can move to our QA session. Am I correct, sir? Can we in
Oh,
our
yes.
question and answer? So, sir, please
Okay.
stay with us. After a short video, we will come back.
All right.
Okay, so my dear lovely audience, after the short video, we will come back with him again. So get ready with your question to ask our speaker. once again, hello, sir, in our Q&A section. All right, so my dear lovely audience, dear learners, if you have any question, please write down in our comment box. We are waiting for your question. Dear participants, still we are waiting for your question. So please hurry up. We are still waiting. So I think we have no question from our participants. Thank you so much, Sir Joshua, for sharing your knowledge through your speech with our participants and all the learners who are watching from all over the globe right now. And once again, thank you for coming. All right, so he is left, I think, because of technical problem. That's all right. So now we are moving to our certification process. After the short video, we'll share the international webinar code. So please stay with us to get the code. All right, so you can see the certification to this certification process. It's July 26th, and the program name is Understanding Your Why, and the code is IGP 4530. You can take a screenshot or you can note the code that is IGP 4530. So without this code, no one is eligible for certificates. And with code, you can claim your certificates anytime from our website. Also, you can visit our website without any account, but you cannot do anything functional. So you have to create an account in our website. And our website address is www.eduigp.com. So visit our website and collect your ISO verified certificates. All right. So thank you once again to all of our participants for staying with us till now, and I hope that you all benefited from this webinar. And I'm inviting all of you to our next webinar tonight. So till then, stay safe, stay happy, and keep learning, keep smiling, never stop learning, and stay with us. So thank you once again to everyone. I'm Nasrin Misha signing off right now. Thank you.